Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom review. As you can see by the title below, this is on episode 5 of Macross Delta. And I thought there was going to be a lot more action in this one, because everything was like happening in the end of the last one. But it's not really that. It's more of a build up, more of pretty much seeing how everything is going on. Some backstory on a lot of things as well. First off, we learned more about the Windermere and why they are doing this. I didn't know, obviously, like I said before, this is my first time watching any Macross anime ever, but it seems humanity is kind of the bad guys trying to take over all these planets that already have species there, and yeah, it seems, I'm guessing there was a war before as well, where Mirage's parents are two different races, and by the animation looks of it, how those look older, is that a past Macross? Is she actually a granddaughter of, like, is there a connection between this Macross and one of the other Macrosses? Because that's pretty dang interesting for all you people who have watched the other Macrosses, which I honestly kind of really want to watch now. Probably end up going to watch after I watch Macross Delta and see how all the other Macrosses are. Because a lot of you guys have been telling me to watch it, saying this is good, this one's good, you should try this one. And I'm literally been looking it up and be like, I should watch it. At the moment though, I have a whole bunch of things I have to watch, plus I kind of want to just watch this Macross at the moment, but for sure, do not worry about it. I will end up watching the other Macrosses. Whether I'll make a review of it is up to you guys. I'm not going to do an episodic kind of review like that one, but maybe I'll make a review of how I felt about the whole, whatever series that one I end up watching later on. It's up to you guys for that one, of course, but I'll definitely end up trying to watch the other Macross series because so far I'm enjoying this one. And you guys are saying the other ones are really good as well. And I just love seeing that there are these connections between them. Like, obviously, Mirage's grandparents are in one of the other Macrosses. That's pretty dang crazy, to be honest, that they are connecting two different series like that. Well, I mean, it's the same series, but two different... You know what I mean. Overall, it's like... It just seems like humanity is the bad guys, to be honest, in this. I'm not really too sure how it is in the other Macrosses, if that's how these wars are started, because of humanity trying to take over these planets and everything. But yeah, it kind of makes humanity look like the bad guys, including when Mirage and I forget what his name, the other guy, is saying that he went to war with humans as well. So it seems like humanity is kind of taking over all these dang species, all these races. Like, dang, humans, you guys badass. I'm just kidding, but damn, full on. That's pretty crazy that that's how it is. And we learn more about the Windermere. We also learn about their, I'm guessing that was their king, because they talk about the prince and everything, and he's sickly. Obviously, it looks like probably of old age. We also see one of the Windermen there at 32. That's pretty crazy. So they can live longer. It's just obviously they're old. And it seems like they start having markings on their face when they get old. I don't know if that's just maybe to show that they're like an elder, like they're more higher up kind of thing. They have these markings. Or is it because when they start to get old, they start to have these kind of markings on their face? And that signals that they're going to soon to be, going to die. So that could be one thing. But it's crazy that the king or emperor, whatever you want to call him, of the Windermen, the other guys end up actually knowing him. Like there was some connection. He's a ghost from 7 years ago, they said, when the humans and the Windermen had a war. So that's pretty crazy. I hope we get to learn more about the war between the humans and Windermen, since that is such a big, prevalent thing in this one. And you also see that two of the main guys in the Windermen, the one with glasses, and he has like a whole section of glasses just for him if he wants to wear other ones, and then the supposed white knight pilot, they have their disagreements. One wants to take over all the planets but peacefully, while the other one just wants to, like, he wants revenge pretty much on the earth things for what they've done. So I think that later on there's going to be some type of, like, something's going to happen in between where we're going to end up having one of them kill each other, probably the white knight killing him because he doesn't agree and or disobeying, something like that. I think that's going to be something big in the coming episodes. Not for sure kind of thing. That's just what I think is a possibility that can happen by them showing us, the kind of differences that they have in what they want to do with this war. Because there is going to be a war now. And, oh my gosh, I just got to say, Hayate and Freyja, please let it be different. I know you guys have been telling me, I looked it up a little bit too, and you guys been telling me in the comments that usually in these love triangles, the guy will always go with the older, more mature girl, which is of course Mirage and not Freyja. but there's so many things already, so many moments that we've had already, including this episode with them together, that I just want them to be together, to be honest. I'm sorry, I don't know if there's all those any Mirage fans out there, but at the moment, honestly, I am loving the pairing, of them. I am shipping Freyja and Hayate so much right now. Like that moment when they were in the plane and she was singing and dancing and everything, I was like, oh, so cute. And they're like, he's dancing, of course, in his mech. We haven't seen that in a while as well. Some crazy ass dancing for one thing in the ship. And even like a moment when he just like, oh, lets the thing go and just like he's about to crash for a moment. I was like, oh, dude, no. And of course that wasn't gonna happen. They weren't gonna die. But she's like, well, what are you doing? I can't sing like that. And he's just, that moment he's like, oh, you should keep singing. I just can't help it when you sing. He just, it was so cute of a moment with them to get together. And we got a lot more Mikomo saying stuff like, to be able to take cause the virus so much like that. She was kind of admiring the prince for what he's doing. And I don't know, man, Mikomo's kind of, I don't know, she's got a different type of view on things, and I don't know if it's going to be something we'll see later on, but yeah, I don't know about Mikomo at the moment. Mirage talks about her family to Hayate. I kind of don't like how Hayate, even though I like Freyja more, I don't like how Hayate just like pushes her off like, oh, what, you trying to tell us to get together kind of thing? Do the same thing your parents did? All this kind of stuff, just brush her off and just like, see ya. That's kind of mean. And I think later on, when the love triangle does come out, when she figures out her feelings for him, I wonder how everything is going to be. I'm still full on Freyja and Hayate at the moment, but who knows? We'll have to wait and see for when she ends up falling for him and maybe he starts having feelings for her, because there's no feelings for sure like shown between anyone yet. There is obviously a connection between Freyja and Hayate, not just by how they're singing and his flying and everything, but just you could see the connection. And that's why I'm loving them so much, because it's showing so much of them. Maybe if Mirage comes in, maybe I'll start liking her a little bit more. But to be honest, like I'm like full on with Freyja. And it just sucks how much people are like saying she's a spy and everything. Man, she's probably having a hard time. He even notices because her heart turns blue kind of thing. That's another thing, the talisman thing. It shows that all the other Windermere we saw, they always have that certain one, while she has a heart. Are there different types of talismans that they have or whatever on their head, or are they all the same? I'm really confused by that, because all the other ones that we've seen are the same while hers is a heart. So that's kind of weird. Are they talismans? I forget what they were called. I think that's what they're called. But overall, yeah, that other guy Messer or whatever, dude, that guy kind of, I know he means well, because it is war, you have to take it serious, but dang, that guy's being a dick all the time. He always just ruins everything. Like I'm really not liking him, but it's probably for a reason. We're probably gonna learn it later, but at this moment he's kind of irritating. And Hayate saying, he wants to, I'm gonna stay in the group. It's more of a out of defiance of him, kind of rebellious of that guy. I don't know if he really means he wants to stay. He's gonna stay obviously, and it's probably because of Freyja as well. But yeah, it definitely see like I'm hoping for Hayate to show him up, show him like, yep, I'm better. I told you I was good at this, and who knows, maybe he'll be like, good job, or maybe he'll be like, and they'll have some like, rivalry kind of thing, because how strict Mirage is, and then even she was like, oh, I'm sorry, and he starts blaming Mirage and starts blaming Freyja, and I'm just like, dude, calm your ass down, man. I'm honestly not liking him right now, but yeah, who knows what's gonna happen later on in the future with him. But yeah, that was pretty much the episode. Honestly, I loved the episode. Loved seeing Freyja sing the ending song, dancing and in the ship with Hayate dancing, the ship flying, dancing kind of thing. It was honestly a really good episode. Lots of good backstory on everything that's going on. Lots of good things learning about certain characters like Mirage's grandparents. It was definitely an interesting episode to learn more about Macross, what's been going on with this war and everything, and then of course seeing the two of them kind of be together. The next episode is probably going to be the start of the war, like the full-on start. We're probably going to have some battles and stuff. I honestly cannot wait to see more of that, because like this episode had a song, but it was of course the ending already, which we've already heard. So hopefully we hear more better songs. So far I've enjoyed some of them. Some of them are okay, but definitely there are others that I've told you guys before that I've definitely enjoyed more. And hopefully there will be more that we will hear, because honestly that's one of the main things I'm loving about this show is the music. Um, and I've heard a lot of people say that the music in this one isn't as good. So I definitely have to look up the other Macross, because if you guys are saying these aren't as good, I cannot wait to hear the other ones, which obviously you guys are saying are probably better. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything else you want to talk about, comment below as well. And yeah, until next time, guys. Yeah, see ya.